So while we have a little bit of downtime here, uh, while we're hanging out, getting ready for the next run, which is a person that you may be familiar with, a certain piece egg, is going to be playing Drive Me to Hell, and we did already hit the 350 pound milestone incentive to get Dead End Road. So we're gonna have some back to back fun stuff here, run by the one and only piece egg, which is fabulous. So yeah, we have a little bit of time while um, we're getting things set up and configured. Again, there have been many gremlins in and out today. The clock tower is it attracts them. You know, it brings all the spookies out to play. But tech team has been fabulous handling it, and we have been continuing to get the runs in, get the donations in. We are currently sitting at 375 pounds. Chat. We are a little bit over, or we're right at our halfway goal for the entire marathon. Where we were looking to try to hit 750 pounds. And if you want to both help us hit our goal and also toss some money towards Safe in Our World, you can type exclamation point donate in the chat, which I see we have just done for you. There's any number of things that you can toss these donations towards. The most pressing of which for me currently is saving Computer Chan. Because I don't know what that means, but I feel like we need to save somebody. We got to save somebody. My run was about saving our girlfriend, so maybe we need to save Computer Chan. It's only 11 pounds away, chat. 11. That's it. That's all. So any one of you could be the hero that saves Computer Chan. All right. So while we are while we're waiting for potentially some additional donations to come in, y'all, we it sounds to me like we are just about ready for our next run, which is going to be Drive Me to Hell by Peasegg. Peasegg, take it away.
Thank you so much, Debonair. I am Peace Egg. You might have heard my voice a little bit earlier, but now it's time to drive to hell. In fact, to drive me to hell. This is a fun little short driving game about driving to hell, but before we get going here, I do want to uh, run something by you, chat. I want you to think about something as I'm playing, and I'm going to start the game. The time is not going to start yet, so I'm just getting some introductory stuff out of the way. But a couple introductory things. Number one, yes, violent images. There are not really that many flashing lights, but do be warned, there might be some stuff that comes up. But I also want you to look out for a moral in this game. And Debonair, you can look for this too. See if you can figure out what the moral of the story here is. Because there is one, and if you don't figure it out by the end, the game will just tell you. Also, this game has keyboard and mouse driving controls. I don't care for that, so I'm using a gamepad with all these controls bound to it. The driving will be kind of weird. I will deal with it. And what you'll have to probably deal with is that mouse pointer is going to stay there in the center because some Unity games just like to do that. On my screen, it's hidden. On your view, it's not. Sorry about that, chat.
Classic Unity, TBH.
Yep, indeed. So, here's the style. It's getting late. I'd better head home before it gets too dark. Time will start now as I start moving, and that will be in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just going to get to our car, and this obviously a diner. Was not a bar earlier. You didn't see a bar. You just saw a diner. We're getting in our car. We just got in our car. We're driving. WSD to drive again. We're not doing that. We are going to be just using our gamepad, driving as best as we can, turning our headlights on to make this dark road a little bit brighter. But this first part, we're driving home. We're definitely on the right side of the road. We don't worry about that. There's certainly not going to be any traffic to worry about later on. But our normal way is going to be blocked off. There's going to be a lot of traffic. It's just we need to find a detour to actually get home on time. So we're not taking this big road. We're taking this tiny road over here. that's going to be slightly creepier, possibly. I don't know. Hard to say. I think the worst part about it is you might have to deal with some deer or something. But why would that ever be a worrisome thing? I mean, deer hitting your car? That never happens. I said deer hitting your car. That never. Thank you. See, deer got out of the way just in time. Perfectly fine. No worries, no concerns whatsoever. And we're just here driving down the middle of a road that probably is traffic both ways, but we don't know. We've never taken this way home before. How would we know? But we'll just stay in the left lane here for a little while. And we're going to get up to a little bridge here. It might be a big bridge. It's actually quite big. And there's definitely not going to be anything scary up on the bridge or anything. See, that's fine. Nothing scary there. We look up on this second little strut and... Oh, that's a little creepy, actually, whatever that was. And there goes the radio. Okay, nope, this is a horror game after all. So, a little bit of creepiness there, just a little hint of what's to come. We're going to jump off this bridge, aim a little bit to the right, because sometimes jumping off the left side actually will lead you to clipping into that guardrail and getting stuck and unable to move forward. I've actually lost runs that way. It's embarrassing, but it will happen. And then, right over here, you'll see there is a slight little accident right up ahead, just coming into view here. We'll drive by that. Tiny little accident. Looks like a terrible accident happened here, but there is no one around. Maybe there is police up ahead. Keep that in mind. Just, number one, why are we going to the police for that when they're not already there? But also, keep that in mind for the moral of the story that's hidden in this game. So we're in a city now. We don't know where we're going, but I'll tell you right now, it's a zigzag pattern. We're just driving and taking each turn. Oh yeah, this is right. This happens in cities. Bloody handprints on the windows, and then a little girl appears in your rearview mirror. Very normal stuff in city living. Can confirm, I've lived in many cities in my life. It's just fine. What's going on? I need to find a way home quickly. I mean, yeah, that's been the whole point, is we want to get home quickly. That's why we're taking the detour. And of course, any detour wouldn't be complete without a parking garage that you're driving through to get to the, your home or whatever. Just very quick, normal way to get through is driving in and out of a parking garage. Saves so much time. Very normal, very easy. And yeah, just... Oh, there's a little girl now out of our car. I don't know what the issue there was. But just driving up through here. Again, nothing too creepy yet. I will warn you, there is going to be a loud sound coming up as we descend from the parking garage. That was a very clear shortcut.
Yeah, I love going up to get down.
Yeah, exactly.
It does look like we just had some raiders pop in, so thank you, Tainted Tally, and all y'all raiders coming in here. For those of you just joining us who aren't aware, this is Time Tick 25, a charity marathon put on by the Clock Tower. We are raising money for Safe in Our World, and we have a couple of oh, that was rude.
Honk.
We have a couple of incentives and things coming up, a couple of targets, a couple of polls. So if y'all are interested in donating to support the charity, we are just 11 pounds away from saving Computer Chan in a run later on, and we also currently have a poll up right now for the Dead Letter Department, same game, where we get to name the protagonist. Horror Sama is currently in the lead with 125 pounds, but Truck Kun is just down at 85 pounds and 69 pence. And seeing as we're currently driving, I feel as though it may make a lot of sense for us to get Truck Kun up into first place.
Yeah. Also, please observe this man's beloved family.
Observing.
We've come to claim your soul.
Okay, that's not so good. Never mind.
Oh, no, that's not.
I'm done observing them. That's uncool.
I didn't know I was signing up for that. That's
Yeah, I didn't either. I just want to get home.
I feel a bit motion sick. Could you please slow down?
Bud, it's a speed run. We're not slowing down, okay? And what are you doing? Oh, that's horrifying. That's we don't have legs or torso. What the? I must be having a bad nightmare or something. Where'd my legs go? Also, there's worms, but my legs. As anyways, we're going through this tunnel now. That guy's passed out because he's not used to speed runs. So shoutouts to Green Zombie who doesn't know what a speed run is. We're gonna have another friend join us momentarily. I think we've got another barrier to get around, and then we'll see her. There'll be like 2 slight jump scares here. I'll warn you about both. It's about to happen right now. Oh god, something is on the roof. And in a moment, you'll see what that thing was. Just in around a turn, there's going to be a very loud sound. Like right about here. There she is.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, thanks for climbing through my broken windshield that you broke.
How else was you gonna get in the car?
Moral of the story, folks. Think about it.
Chat, if you have an idea about what the moral of the story is, you should tell us in a donation. Ideally for £11 to get us to saving Computer Chan.
Yep. Oh, Eisenroth, what the? Oh, chat.
Oh.
You were supposed to pay attention to the road while we were talking there. What'd you do? But yeah, we have got a little bit of a cutscene here. If you got any other things you want to say, any other thoughts, Bo, this would be a good time for him. But
yeah, absolutely. So for those of y'all who are just popping in here, the charity, Safe in Our World, believes that escapism is a huge part in why so many gamers use games as an outlet when they need a break from reality. They embrace and encourage us to use games to escape when we need to, since they provide a healthy outlet to process difficult emotions. And then in parentheses, even if it's subconscious. In our case, we're very conscious and driving home and very scared. But for a lot of gamers, this is a huge help for many people. Oh, and it looks like we do actually have a donation from the one and only Tally. Thank you. You raid in, and then also you're able to get us right to saving Computer Chan. And put another £12 over towards Truck-kun as the name of the pro tag. So thank you very much. We appreciate you ever so much. And that does mean that we have met the Save Computer Chan target. So that is an extra thing that's going to happen in the run later on. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dead Letter Department, please do stay tuned for that. That game is wonderful, and I'm so excited now we get to save Computer Chan, and also are more likely to have Truck-kun as the protagonist name. That's fantastic. Thank you for your kind donations. We're now in what probably is hell. I mean, there's no way to tell for sure if this is hell or not. I mean, you know, it could
really
be
hard to
anywhere,
say.
really.
Yeah.
Who can say? Like spikes, hellfire. They just call it hellfire. It's not actually hellfire. That's common misconception. And, you know, spires out of seemingly nothing. Chains on the sides of the road. Giant maces swinging back and forth. This could be anywhere.
Are we sure we're not like driving through Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, like I've been through Arizona. There's probably some places that are like this.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, just as an actual speedrun thing here, these maces are on weird global timers. I do not always trust them, so I will be slowing down and playing it safe. My practice earlier, I ran into several of them. I don't normally do that, but I did. So we're going to just kind of be patient there. There we go. Perfect. We did it. And now the experience is going to get a little more hands-on. I said the experience is going to get a little more hands-on. I said the experience is going to get a little more. Thank you. I was waiting for those. Like, took long
Chat,
enough to get here.
You can also clap for this. That is also an appropriate response.
You can clap or donate with booze. I don't mind. Either one's fine.
Yeah.
I will accept
Both
either.
work. Both
But
work.
they have to be in the form of a donation for me to accept the booze.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I think it's the only fair way to handle that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get our first actual chase sequence here now that we've had this tunnel of hands, and it's behind us. As the dashboard says, every dashboard has a behind you sign. You can't really see it very well because I'm trying to dodge these hands, but there is a mechanical bulldog that's about the size of my car, if not a little larger, that's chasing us. And if I take like 1 or 2 hits from these hands and get stopped up, then I'm probably going to get eaten alive by it and have to restart this section. I don't want to do that. I want to just avoid these hands. No catching hands.
Well, while you are avoiding those hands, I suppose now would be a decent time to let chat know we are just barely off of our next big milestone goal here, which is 400 pounds. There's only 13 pounds. We're only 13 pounds away. So any one of you could be the hero that gets us to break the next 100 barrier.
Chat, would you like to be a hero? This is a great time to do that. Get
You
those
can do it,
donuts in.
chat. It could be you.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, I mean, realistically, you should put that towards Truck-kun because driving block and all that.
Exactly. So the walls were closing in there for a minute, but, now I thought about Truck-kun, I'm in the clear.
Ah, Truck-kun, bless you.
Yeah, blessed Truck-kun. Think about them every day. A couple of little things to dodge here. There's a couple routes here that are fast. I'm taking what I feel like is the safest, fastest route. There's going to be like 3 spinning things here. Again, this could be anywhere. I don't know why this is necessarily hell yet.
Yeah, I
just
feel like I've
normal
driven through
traffic.
places like this.
Yeah, it's like this could just
Yeah.
be like a routine or rural part of like Kansas or something. It's
Definitely.
impossible to say. But we're about to get to another split in the road. That bulldog from earlier is going to return. We need to take a detour to get away from them. They're on the left side there. You can briefly see them. I can't really look at them because I've got to start dodging more balls and more chains. I already made a mistake there trying to traverse those two a little too tightly. I can make one more mistake and then I am going to get dealt with. But we aren't going to make that mistake. We're going to keep going. And a couple chains. Most of them are easy enough to avoid. There's going to be one final one that's actually kind of painful because it moves very quickly. You kind of have to read it live as it's going across.
Ooh, yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, that bulldog is very close. I cannot make any mistakes. No.
You know what else is
Okay.
very close, Chad? 400
Yeah.
pounds raised for Safe in Our World. It could be you.
Hey, indeed. Raise your hand if you want to help donate to Safe in Our World. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Look at those hands.
Oh wow, so many helpful people.
Yeah, they all want to help. Why don't you, chat? I mean, maybe you do, but like, you could be as cool as these hands.
It's true.
And just like that, we're safe from the bulldog. We're in this area, and nothing can possibly harm us. That's why there's a dead end sign here. Oh, well, I did kind of want that door.
Hmm.
So much for that. Well, nothing else
got
can
3
get
more.
hooked, right? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. 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 Hey, oh, hey, watch the head. Don't take my steering wheel, though. I need that. Oh, come on.
Well, that's
A fun
just
fact,
rude.
though. That's what inside of your steering wheel looks like, though. It's like an eldritch horror. Don't worry about it.
Checks out.
Yeah. So we're going to visit some old friends that we saw very briefly earlier on. There's a little girl. There's the lady that told us eyes on the road and we didn't listen. Chat. And then the guy who hates speedrunning. And he's got a message for us. The whole family here has got a message for us. Who's waiting for us? Nice family of 3, though. Who's waiting for... Oh, okay, that makes sense. So this is probably hell? But Chad, have you figured out the moral of the story yet? Because now's your last chance to figure out what it is. We're in the finale. We're out of our car because it got torn apart by hooks. We're traversing this very devious maze, trying to get to the finish of it as quickly as we can. Once we get to the end, there'll be like 35 seconds for you to figure out what the moral of the story is. And here we go.
Tragic incident. A family of three lost their lives in a car accident.
Family of three.
A tragic incident.
Incident?
A family
Drunk driver?
in a car accident involving a drunk driver.
Do you know what the moral is, chat? Have you figured it out? Do you know what the moral of this story is? Because if you have, you're absolutely right. The moral is, you have to hug the goat. And it's right behind you. No, I mean like right behind you. No, it's behind you right now. Keep turning behind you. See, there it is. And in just a moment, when the logo pops up, that will be time. That is time.
GG's.
Thank you so much. That is Drive Me to Hell. It's a nice, silly little linear horror game, but I've enjoyed it so much. There actually are many runs for this game, so I'm not the only one. I'm just the world record holder. It's a fun time. It's well worth a couple bucks, but you've just seen all of it here. But I'm PSEG, and I'll be back in a few minutes with my other run, Dead End Road. Hope you'll stick
Excellent.
around.
Thank you for that awesome run. We will see you in just a little bit here